So, something that I mentioned to a manager a couple days ago, and I just now thought, I should put that out on YouTube. Sorry. It's early in the morning, I'm just waking up, but I got this on my mind and compelled to put it on here. They made masks mandatory at the Home Depot, even though masks are not mandatory in Tennessee or in the United States, and they're a detriment to our health. They've still made it mandatory at Home Depot. I guess Home Depot is above the law. They have their own laws. Any corporate that big, they feel like they can create and do on their own. And I didn't put mine on, and for about half the day, no one said anything. I mean, some know-it-alls said, "Where's your mask?" But I guess at some point someone saw me and told a supervisor, as someone always does, that I wasn't wearing it. And so my direct supervisor came and asked me, and I said, no, I'm not going to wear one. Well, I have to go talk to the manager about it, so tell me your reason so that I can tell him. So I said, well, I feel like they're detrimental to our health, for one thing. Secondly, there's no law saying I have to. And thirdly, it's all a bunch of bull and a bunch of lies, and I'm not going to do it. It's control. And he said, well, I'll tell him it's detrimental to your health. Okay. So things kind of went from one thing to another, and I ended up in the office with the manager practically begging me not to leave and not to quit my job, and to please just hold on, and this would blow over, and please wear it, and it's gonna blow over. And he's a huge Trump supporter, and I'm sure if you've seen any of my videos that I've been on the fence about that the whole time. Lots of times I do believe that he's got to be a part of everything, because he came out of Hollywood, and I just don't think you make it in there unless you're a part of something. Anyway, I digress. I went home early that day. I said I wasn't feeling well. I just didn't feel like it was right to be doing that, to wear the mask, and I wasn't going to stay. And the next day I went and I wore it around my neck, and I didn't put it on at all. Sorry. And didn't put it on. And Wednesday I was off, and so I went and I've applied for a job elsewhere at a place where there's 40 employees and not a single one of them was wearing a mask. But the point of this video is, I said to the assistant manager while he had me in there talking, he said, why, if you give in and you quit your job or something over this, then that means that they, and he's fairly awake to some degree, and he said they, with air quotes, they're winning this one. They've beat you, because now you're giving up your income, and if you just more or less pretend and get through it, and placate, put it on your neck, whatever. He has holes cut in his. He's wearing one, but he's got holes cut in it where you can't see them. He's like, just get through it, and then that way you don't lose your job. And I said, yeah, but that's mask right now. I said, what about next year when they tell you that you got to get chipped in order to get your payday. You got to get chipped in order to clock in. And he said, oh, no, 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 that'll never happen. That'll never happen. And I said, did you think this time last year that you'd have to be wearing a mask to go to work? That can happen. Whatever they want to do and whatever they feel like they want to do to weed people out and to push this on along is going to happen, whether we like it or not. So if there isn't enough of us to fight back, then we have to just take our exit. And get out of the way.